Internet. This is William Bibiani for CraveOnline, and we are here at the red carpet premiere of Comic-Con Episode 4, A Fan's Hope, a new film by Morgan Spurlock that celebrates the magic and wonder that is Comic-Con. It's a documentary. You're covering all of Comic-Con, and it must be really stressful because you only have
4 days.
4 days. I mean, you have the build-up, but then you have 4 days.
Yeah.
What was the hardest thing to cut?
Oh my God, there's so much. Like during the interviews with the people we had, there's so much great stuff people say, so many great stories they tell. We had a storyline of a couple that we followed from Colombia who basically came to Comic-Con to try Colombia, South America, trying to launch their comic book company. But only one of them got their visa, so one of them had to stay behind, and so you had the one person who wasn't as passionate about it, having to kind of hustle while the guy who's passionate about it is stuck in Colombia, and so that was a hard storyline to have to cut out.
Are we going to see that on the DVD, hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
How many Comic-Cons had you attended before the documentary?
Just one.
Just the one?
The first time I'd ever been was in 2009. I was there doing the Simpsons special for Fox. That was when I met Stan Lee, and Stan said, "We should make a documentary about Comic-Con." And I was like, "Yes, we should." And there we were a year later making the movie.
What is your sexiest Comic-Con experience?
My sexiest?
Your sexiest. You were there in the 70s, man. Come on.
Well, very often a girl will ask me to autograph a certain part of her anatomy,
Yeah.
and that's kind of sexy and embarrassing, I might add.
You'd still do it, though.
No.
Aw.
No, not the certain parts that I'm asked. Although I do it on arms and shoulders and things like that sometimes. I don't understand why they want it, but
They're probably going to get it tattooed over so that Stan Lee signed them.
yeah, I know. It's amazing. Yeah, it really is. It happened to me just the other day in New York.
Do you have a cameo in Avengers?
Not only do I have a cameo in Avengers, wait till you see it. It is very funny. And you'll say when you see it, I remember Stan saying it was very funny.
What Mass Effect 3 ending did you get, and how pissed were you?
I picked Synthesis, and I was just confused and decided that it was the Singularity. And I was like, Singularity's cute, cool, like Ray Kurzweil, all that stuff. And then I went and cried about Garrus.
There was Harry Knowles posted an open casting call on ain'titcool.com, and they had an email process. So you email them, then they take the people they thought were interesting, and they narrowed those down and asked them to send in an audition tape. And so I just on a whim, I just kind of decided to send in the first email because I was looking for an excuse to sort of, kick my own ass and get. I had sort of given up on art and all the things I'd really cared about, and I was like, no, I want to do this. I really want. It's the only thing I've ever loved. I really want to do this, and my family's got a great story where I'm born and bred a geek, And so I emailed them about all that. They emailed me back. I sent an audition tape that they really liked, and then they sort of after about a year of narrowing it down.
Yes, I did. I strike a good working relationship with William Whistling and Arch Enemy Entertainment and Tone Rodriguez and all the guys who work there. I did a couple of character designs for a book that they're going to have come out digitally later this year. I'm doing some work with Todd DeZago and Craig Rousseau on the Perhaponauts at Image. One of my favorite books ever, and I get to work on it. It's really great. And I've done over, 20 or 22 pages are already in the bag. They've been inked already by Michael Babinski from, Wonder Woman and She-Hulks. And so that's already, he's putting the lettering on that right now, and that'll be out later this summer.
We got married at Comic-Con about 9 months later. May.
Yeah, almost a year after.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love the ring from the first moment I saw it, and it's actually kind of funny because for a while before the proposal, we had talked about getting married, so I had sent him a bunch of pictures of rings I like, and he kind of combined them all, and what my favorite thing is, it's kind of Lord of the Rings if you look at it this way, but if you look at it this way, it's Stargate, so it's so perfect.
The Walking Dead it's a lot of fun. Our second season just wrapped up. We're knee deep in the third season right now. I'm currently writing episode 8, which is kind of exciting. Getting a bit of a head start. Our filming starts in May. And season 3 is going to be awesome. People know that the prison is going to be there. People know Michonne. I don't know if you heard, but we've cast the governor. It's a guy named David Morrissey. So we know the governor is going to be there. And those are all really important fan favorite elements from the comic book series that have yet to be adapted into the TV show. And we're doing that in season 3. So people know those stories from the comics. they're going to be expecting some pretty crazy stuff in season 3, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to deliver.
Tell me about the work you're doing on Nerdist.
Well, we have the website, and we do the podcasts, and we just launched our YouTube channel, and so we're just programming stuff that we like. We're doing a show with Weird Al Yankovic. We're doing Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson. We're doing a puppet show with Neil Patrick Harris. We're doing shows about cosplay, science, technology, comic books, gaming. So it's just really, that would be a fun thing to see, and then we make it.
Hey, how are you guys? Crave. Oh, I love Crave. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Hi, Crave. I heart you.
You've been in so much full body makeup this whole time. What was the least uncomfortable one for you?
The Silver Surfer was probably because it was just this very skin tight, muscly. I was very humanoid. I got to walk upright and have really good, strong posture instead of being crumpled over with like wings on my back and and not being able to see. I actually had full vision and with some CG effects over me later. But I was glued into a muscle suit and a handsome face that looked like the Silver Surfer every day. I kind of like wearing that.
What brings you out here to Comic-Con Episode 4 fans? Number one, Morgan Spurlock. I love, any man dedicated enough to do what he did in Fast Food Nation. I'm sorry. Also, the fan base for Comic-Con and the people that fall in love with those characters are kind of the same fan base as Real Genius, which I did in the 80s, and one of my favorite movies still. Yeah, and once that fan base likes what you do, they will follow you and remember you forever. They're your friends. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I do a lot of sci-fi movies, and I'm Star Trek and Anaconda and all that stuff. So I've got some fans, so I just want to come here and support Comic-Con because I've been a couple times and I really enjoyed it.
You got a movie coming out with the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called Ghost Storm, and it's with Carlos Bernard, and it's one of the sci-fi movies that'll be out in the summer. I'm not sure when. Don't have a release date, but it looks cool. The CGI is looking good.